Start over. Is your current home too small for your big plans? This 3,700 square foot home is perfect to play with and entertain, from the downstairs kitchen to the massive game room to the beautiful kitchen outside, which stay tuned to the end for because it's one of the biggest highlights of the home. Get ready to spread everywhere and just have all this space. My name is Zachary with Keller Williams Heritage. I'm so excited to take you on this tour. Let's go. Already standing in the front yard, I love the entrance to this home. It's beautiful and I love this neighborhood. It has controlled access. You have a resort style pool, an outdoor recreation center, so it's perfect for the growing family. Like I said, if you're not entertaining in the house, you can definitely entertain right outside the house. We're really close to Alamo Ranch, which is a huge up-and-coming area in San Antonio filled with things for families to do, such as eating, restaurants, movie theaters, activities for kids to do, trails to walk on. So if you're active and you want to be outside and not inside, you're definitely at the perfect place. Come inside here. It's 5-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,700 square feet. This was a David Weekley home, and this is a Paulette floor plan. So with the Paulette, you specifically had vaulted ceilings. I'm talking 20-foot ceilings. But as we come into here, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes there's a beautiful tradition in having a traditional floor plan. Having a designated dining room with a beautiful chandelier just screams traditional. It kind of screams, and I just love the vibes. Love the familial vibes, and I like how it's kind of sequestered off in this spot. We have the office over here. Let's head to the office before we get to the kitchen. So I like the space. So, right, we're talking about entertaining, we're talking about family, and if you're that type of family that has to work from home, this is the perfect space for you. I like how massive it is, so you could fit 2 desks in here. And I like how it has the French doors that open and close, so you have some privacy if you need it. And it has a lot of natural light. But coming this way, I want to show you guys the kitchen first. There's a lot of highlights to this home. Right when you walk in, you're gonna have a pantry, but check out this massive space. When I first entered this home and I saw it, I immediately thought rustic, elegant, because you have the nice, deep, earthy tones to the home, which to me brings a lot of personality and kind of grounds the home in a beautiful, safe space. You have it matching with beautiful stainless steel appliances. I like the window over the sink and the faucet. But again, I like how this flows, this fluidity in the home. Even though it is a little sequestered off, it still has fluidity. So you can easily come from the kitchen to the indoor eating area, to the outdoor area, and you can also go to this nice, massive living room. And it's hard to kind of tell the space, but you know how big these can get. You know how spacious they are, and it fits perfectly in this home. Tons of natural light. Love the windows up there. But the main highlight to me is not just the kitchen, not just this massive island, but take a look at this floor to ceiling fireplace backdrop. It's absolutely stunning. So when I talk about that rustic elegancy, I like it how the homeowners of this home really truly encapsulated and they really adopted this sort of mood and vibe to the home with the paint colors as well. So we have some cool, nice, warm, earthy tones. Over here we have a half bath. I love the cute purple color that they added to it. A linen closet just in case, and you have the primary down. I know that's a massive thing that people are looking for these days. So coming over here, again, you do have a lot of natural light, but it's still big enough and kind of secluded off to the rest of the home where you still kind of feel you have the privacy. And of course, you can't have a big master without a master closet. That's just matches the space. So I like how there's a lot of space for her stuff and his stuff. But I want to come into the bathroom here. And You guys cannot talk enough. I cannot talk enough about how cool it is to have big master bedroom downstairs, big closet, but also a nice, luxurious bathroom. Nice soaking tub here, a nice walk-in shower, his and her sinks. You have a water closet in all of itself, your own linen closet. However, this door leads into the closet. So let's say this door is closed because your partner is in there and you're like, oh, I have to get into the closet right here. So I like how there's 2 points of entry into the closet. That's a really nifty little cool idea that I think that David Weekley brought into this home. We're going to head upstairs, but before I head upstairs, let's kind of check out what the laundry room is. Because if you got a big family, 5 bedrooms, you got a lot of laundry. Where are you gonna do it all? I personally love a laundry room that's downstairs. And something really cool is not only does it have upper cabinets, but there's space to put something in between. You know, sometimes laundry rooms can feel kind of stuffy because it's just so closed in. I like how there's some movement here, and also there's a little nook and cranny right there, so you can place like some cleaning supplies, some extra toilet paper, and all of that stuff. We do have a 3-car garage, so if you want to check that out, you're gonna have to come into the neighborhood. Let's head upstairs because upstairs is just as cool as downstairs. And these stairs, while we're going upstairs to show y'all the game room, they did have carpet on them, but they wanted to kind of, again, match that rustic elegance that I was speaking of. So they did add some hardwood to that. Check out this massive game room. I love a good game room, and I love when people put games in the game room. So I know there's a lot of stuff in here, but that just goes to show you how much you can fit in here and still have a good amount of space to entertain. So while the adults are downstairs having their fun, the kids can be up here playing. You can have a foosball table, poker table. You could have, there was a pool table here. You have arcade games. You can have a bike, a TV, 2 couches. And I like this built-in shelving down here. Again, lots of light. And if you don't have extra shelves, you have some space here to organize it. I love a good game room. Love it, love it. This is gonna lead you to the attic. There is a good amount. Do you want me to open the door? Honey bunny, honey bunny. Let's open the door. It does have some storage in there. So take a look, like luggage, the things that you don't want to put in your closets that don't really matter, that you only use maybe a few times a year. Perfect for it. Now, a really cool thing about having 5 bedrooms is, let's say you have 3 kids, but you have an extra bedroom and you don't really want to turn it into a guest room, but you want to turn it into a fitness room. You have that option here too. Obviously, any bedroom's kind of flex space. And I really like how they have that option. It's not just all bedrooms. There's different stuff you can do with this home. So you have a dedicated office and all of this. This door is gonna lead us to the bathroom. That's gonna have a closet. And we do have a Jack and Jill bathroom. So come this way with me. Another good sized bedroom. Like I said, we have 3,700 square feet to play with. So coming in here, you have dual sinks. So if you have multiple people up here, trust me, it can get pretty intense. We have dual sinks, kind of a separated bathtub and commode that leads to the other bedroom. And I love the size of this one. This is facing towards the front of the home. But again, I like how they kind of curved it, made it at an angle, but it just goes to show again how much space you have. Sometimes I think it's hard for people to understand how big 3,700 square feet is, but it does play beautifully in this house. I really like the floor plan. I like how this is very open to the downstairs, and right here, just a lot of open space, very airy, very natural. Coming this way, we have another bedroom upstairs. Good space. It's a little smaller than the last one we just saw, but again, it's perfect for children growing up. Kind of got those teens. We have teens in our house. We have 4 kids, so I know this home is perfect for growing families. Coming in here, we do just like the last one, Jack and Jill situation. Still hitting on that rustic elegance that we found in the kitchen. Come this way with me. And we have the last bedroom upstairs. I like how good size this one is. This one is facing towards the backyard, but a lot of natural light. And it does have a little bit more space. It has a bit more of an entrance, But you do have a shared sink in here. If someone else wants to come in here, we do have a closet that is a good size. Now, thank you for staying tuned. I know the bedrooms aren't the funnest thing to look at, but it was really fun taking a look at that backdrop for the fireplace. It was so much fun taking a look at the kitchen and the game room. But I told y'all to stay tuned to the end. I told y'all to be on the lookout for the backyard. Let's head there. I don't want to keep you waiting any longer. Let's go. I love being outside, and this backyard's just perfect for it. Now, if you have a big family, like I said, perfect space and entertaining, you're gonna have a pet and probably a dog. I like how there's an automated doggy door for the dogs to come in and out.
Or a cat.
Or a cat, sorry. There's cat people here on YouTube as well. So come in here. Gabriel, if you can just kind of go head back there. I wanna show how massive this patio is. I like how it's covered. You got 2 ceiling fans, and it's perfect for entertaining. Like I said, we have this outdoor kitchen, massive grill. You got a sink. You have 2 refrigerators here. Good amount of space, so you could put wine, you could put liquor, you could put sodas, you could put food. Again, I'm happy that I can show y'all how cool this backyard space is. Okay, Gabriel's wanting me to head over here. There's still so much to look at, so let's hit one thing at a time. I like how there's zero escaping in the backyard. So you have stones that go all the way down here, and you will see there's a panel on the side of the door. Yes, this house has solar panels. So you have all of the gadgetry over there. I like how there's these manual shades. There you go. There's manual shades all throughout, because we know in Texas, it gets pretty bright. It gets pretty hot, and shade is very, very, it's very much a luxury. So you have shades that can go on this side all the way through each of the arches. So try not to think, oh man, it's the summertime, it's gonna be too bright, it's not gonna be good. You have shade. We have entertainment space. You have ceiling fans to help keep you cool. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys this massive grill. Massive. I can just imagine the steaks, the hot dogs, the ribs, the meat you could put on here. Take a look at it, take a look. All right, I'm gonna come over here because I really like this spot too. Like I said, zero escaping, so there's not a lot of mowing that you need to do, except this space. But can you imagine a nice little swing set? If you have grandchildren or small kids, a nice playscape, good area. There's a bunch of lighting that you can also add into the addition of the backyard. If you also like golf, you can put AstroTurf. Not everybody has pets, not everybody has small children, but just saying, endless amounts of ideas. This is all going to be stone and pebbles. Again, kind of got that Japanese style feel to it a little bit. You could add a pond if you wanted to. I like how it's secluded. Again, going for that rustic elegance. You have the dark brown fence, and they did add some privacy. So they did make those boards a little taller for some extra seclusion. Good for you and your neighbors. But coming this way, we have 2 patio sets out here. Again, you can have shade, air conditioning, or ceiling fans. In any case, I think this home is perfect. Gabriel and I are a family of 6 with a dog. So I know that this home we would be comfortable in. I know a lot of families would be comfortable in. It's a great area. We're not that far from Alamo Ranch, which is the far west side of San Antonio. So you have quick access to Highway 1604, Highway 90, I-10. Those are major highways in San Antonio that can get you practically anywhere within like 20, 30 minutes, depending on the time of day and traffic. But there's a lot of restaurants over here, movie theaters, like I said, activities for things the kids to do, plenty of restaurants across all varieties. Gabriel and I were just over here the other day with our children, and they have a new clay casa place, so you can paint your own pottery. So there's a lot of things to do. There's trails, there's parks. So if you, and also, here I go talking about families, wonderful school districts along with wonderful schools. So come check this out. Give me a call if you have any questions. My number is 210-504-5301. I'd love to show you this home in person. It's a beautiful gated community, wonderful neighbors, beautiful trees. This home is screaming for you to come and check it out. come on and take a tour. I'd be happy to help in any way that I can. I'm Christina Zachary with the Zachary team with Keller Williams Heritage, and we will see you guys on the next one. See you later.